So, I remember a time before that yellow pole was there. I parked my special car there to go into this building behind me that used to be Radio Shack. Boy, wasn't that a good story? Oh, to imagine all the others I have. Even better. Well, so I'm sitting here on this awful bench. This is where that crippled veteran I have in the other movie came to ask me if I needed money. I thought, God, I must look horrible. I don't, but obviously I look broke, and who else would hang out here? I hang out here to survive the weather. When it's cold, it's really torturous, and then so I got enough to get into a room, but the people who rent these rooms are usually I got into one room and the man wanted to run around in the nude, which at least he didn't try to touch me, but still it was unnerving. Especially when he pretended he didn't know I was in the bathroom. I felt like he was looking for a peep show. Yes, I need to be indoors, but I can't. I can only. That's why I want to die. That's why I wish because everybody that rents these low-priced rooms are usually doing so under nefarious ideas to take advantage of somebody who's poor. Even the supposed friends of my parents since I was a little boy just wanted to abuse me through labor that I would do, very technical, expensive labor. And did I mention that before in another video? And then they got mad at me because I borrowed a potato and an onion, which I returned 2 potatoes and 2 onions. Well, they're the sort of repubs that think if you're not doing well financially, then it must have been something I did wrong, that I must be a bad person. There's a core belief system, that Ayn Rand thing, that a lot of people use to justify ripping off the poor. It's one way I see it. So I was sitting here with my head down on my knees, trying to listen to something constructive, and I hear in the distance some lady call out, "Sir," and boy do I hate being called sir. It's just false-hearted respect, even though people mean well, but it's... And, so what's going on here? Oh, some notification that I shouldn't get. So, I pull up my head because I had a sheriff lady come up to me asking me if I'm okay and if I need anything, and I thought, well, those type people, you better say you don't need nothing. That was the sheriff lady. And, well, she was a woman. I actually don't know that she was a lady. She seemed like a lady. And so I'm here, and accepting money from strangers is a horrible thing if they don't want to get to know you. And as I said, the crippled veteran, I politely said, no, I don't need any money. And I'm surviving. So when the lady that called out to me, she was parked probably behind this truck. And then she comes over to me. And she said, "Can you use this?" I said, "What is it?" As if I'd never seen something like that before. She said it was $20. I sure as hell didn't want to take it, but I thought, well, it's an awful thing to take it, and I knew that I'm actually letting her feel like she's doing something. But it's an insult that she doesn't want to know me. And she does that for herself, fine. I accepted the $20. I sure as heck didn't want to. And then she gives these masks there she put there. And that way I can be protected and protect others from the imaginary germs. What a political, awful thing for them to shut down everything, and the evidence is clear that it's no more than a regular flu. Give me a break. I'd like to tell my experience on that subject since March, when I drove up to Indiana and was breathing the whole way, and then I'll save that. But anyway, so it's just awful. What am I going to do? I wish that I wish there was a short, painless way to die. If people look at me like I'm so worthless to come up to give money, that's no way to live. Of course, I've been seen here quite a lot, so maybe it's not based on first appearances. I stay shaved, but without my best friend I've mentioned that I need to return this ring to, and other things, priceless family photos, without conversation with him, then I really have nothing to live for, because my mother won't talk to me now. That's another part of the story. I didn't do anything wrong. She's on her way to death. I need a respectful... That's what somebody can do. And nobody will do this, damn it. Because Bactine didn't work. Oh, those liars on 2020, Bactine didn't work. If there was something I could do that would end my life without torture, without the risk of waking up a paraplegic, some resentful Haitian woman telling me to turn over. Oh, no, not a paraplegic. I wouldn't be able to. Well, it's a horrible world, and we should have euthanasia for people. Cats and dogs get treated better.